History isn't just battles and kings, it's also full of bizarre blunders, epic fails, and hilarious mishaps. From a president stuck in a bathtub to an exploding whale disaster. Here are some of the funniest historical moments you won't believe actually happened. 1. President Taft got stuck in a bathtub. U.S. President William Howard Taft was so large, over 300 pounds, that he once got stuck in the White House bathtub. The solution? They installed a custom extra-large tub that could fit 4 men. 2. The time Rome used pee for laundry. Ancient Romans collected urine in public jars because it was used as a cleaning agent for clothes. Even worse, the emperor taxed pee, meaning people literally had to pay to contribute to the stinky laundry business. 3. The deadly beard of Hans Steininger. Hans Steininger, an Austrian man with a 4.5-foot-long beard, forgot to roll it up one day, tripped over it, and broke his neck. 4. The exploding whale incident, 1970. Oregon officials tried to get rid of a dead whale by blowing it up with dynamite. The result? A rain of blubber that crushed a car and horrified onlookers. 5. Cleopatra's prank on Mark Antony. To impress Mark Antony, Cleopatra once tied a fake fish to his fishing line so he'd think he caught something amazing. The ultimate ancient trolling. History isn't just about wars and politics, it's also full of bizarre and hilarious moments. Here are some of the funniest royal stories you've probably never heard before. 1. Napoleon's battle with bunnies. Napoleon planned a rabbit hunt, but his men mistakenly gathered tame rabbits. Instead of fleeing, they swarmed him, thinking he was their feeder. He retreated, defeated. 2. Queen Elizabeth I's rotten teeth trend. Elizabeth I's teeth turned black from excessive sugar. Wealthy courtiers wanting to imitate her stained their own teeth black, proving royal beauty trends weren't always glamorous. 3. King Louis XIV's musical gas cover-up. Louis XIV suffered constant gas issues. To avoid embarrassment, he hired musicians to play during meals, masking his royal outbursts with elegant background music. 4. Peter the Great's beard. Ban. Peter the Great taxed beards to modernize Russia. Police carried razors, forcibly shaving those who refused. Some nobles paid hefty fees just to keep theirs. 5. Catherine the Great's vodka diplomacy. Catherine drank vodka daily. Foreign diplomats tried matching her tolerance, but many passed out before discussions even started, proving she could outdrink the best of them. History isn't just about great victories. Sometimes wars were fought for the strangest reasons. Here are some of the most bizarre and hilarious military moments ever recorded. 1. The Polish cavalry versus tanks. In World War II, Polish cavalry charged German tanks with swords and lances, believing they could defeat them. Sadly, bravery couldn't match machine guns and metal, leading to a tragic loss. 2. The Great Emu War, 1932. Australia declared war on emus destroying crops. Soldiers fired machine guns, but the emus outran bullets. After several failed attempts, the Australian army surrendered to the birds. 3. The U.S. planned to nuke the moon. During the Cold War, the U.S. planned to drop a nuclear bomb on the moon, just to intimidate the Soviets. Thankfully, someone realized it was insane. 4. The War of Jenkins' Ear. In 1739, Britain and Spain fought a 9-year war after a Spanish sailor cut off a British captain's ear. One ear caused nearly a decade of bloodshed. 5. The 335-year war, with 0 battles. The Netherlands and the Isles of Scilly were at war for 335 years, but forgot. No battles, no deaths, just an unresolved war sitting in paperwork. Wars are meant to be strategic, but history proves that military blunders can be downright hilarious. Here are some of the strangest battlefield fails ever recorded. 1. Ancient Greeks used wooden horses more than once. The Trojan horse trick was so effective that multiple armies copied it throughout history. Unfortunately, many were tricked the same way, proving history repeats itself hilariously. 2. Russia's tank-blowing dogs backfired. Soviets trained explosive-laden dogs to destroy enemy tanks, but the dogs, familiar with Soviet tanks, ran back to their own troops, causing disastrous, self-inflicted explosions. 3. An admiral lost a battle while sleeping. A Napoleonic admiral refused to wake up from his hammock when an attack began. By the time he got up, the battle was already lost. 4. The U.S. accidentally invaded Canada, 1837. American troops got lost, mistakenly crossed into Canada, and declared an invasion. Upon realizing their geographical blunder, they apologized and immediately marched back home. 5. Soldiers overslept and delayed a battle. A medieval army planned a surprise attack at dawn, but after partying too hard, they overslept, giving their enemies time to prepare and win the fight. History isn't just about wars and rulers, it's also filled with bizarre laws, strange experiments, and even dogs in politics. Here are some of the weirdest moments ever. 1. Roman Emperor Elagabalus's purple-only law. Emperor Elagabalus banned everyone from wearing purple, reserving it for himself. Statues of him had to be repainted if they mistakenly showed him wearing the wrong color. 2. England banned Christmas in the 1600s. Puritans banned Christmas celebrations, calling them too joyful. But people ignored the law, secretly celebrating with food, drinks, and carols, because who lets laws ruin a good holiday? 3. Napoleon's handshake ban. Napoleon hated handshakes, believing they were unsanitary. Instead, he ordered soldiers to bow. Imagine the awkwardness if that rule applied in today's business meetings. 4. Sweden's coffee experiment on prisoners. King Gustav III believed coffee was deadly, so he forced prisoners to drink it daily. Instead of dying, the prisoners outlived him, proving coffee is life, not death. 5. A town elected a dog as mayor. Rabbit Hash, Kentucky has elected multiple dog mayors. Apparently, they were better politicians than humans. No scandals, no speeches, just tail wags and good governance.